Hi guys, welcome to Cocoon to Bloom. I'm Abby.
And I am Kylie. Today we are going to have a little rebranding episode. If you've been following us as Cocoon to Bloom, thank you for being here throughout this journey. And we are transitioning into a different period. And with that comes changes to the podcast and rebranding to I Am Her.
Yes.
So welcome.
I love this I Am Her rebrand. Kylie came up with this, and as soon as she told me, I instantly was like, I love it. I love it so much. And I feel like it's the perfect time for a rebrand and for kind of like a new name, a new meaning almost, because this is like a pivotal time in both of our lives.
Yeah.
And it's just perfect timing.
Divinely timed. My life's been crazy, to say the least about it. It's been crazy. I'm going through a major ego death and I am letting go of so much. And I'm coming to the realization that in the process and in the work of me trying to become somebody within myself, I'm really starting to realize that it's not about the becoming, but more so about remembering who the fuck I am. And I want everybody to remember who you are. And so this rebrand is about coming back home to ourself and coming back home to the remembrance that we are worthy and we were born worthy and we are powerful and we are capable and we are deserving as we are right now. We are her. So we need to remember that. And I am here to remind you along the way. We are here to remind you along the way.
Yeah, I think for me, I've always had a vision of like, oh, once I am this version of myself who is very confident, calm, cool, and collected, has all of her shit together, then like everything will fall into place and I'll be happy once I reach this goal point. But the truth is, you are never going to reach that goal point. And it's not so much about becoming that person, it's about recognizing I already am her. I already am worthy and beautiful and confident. And once you shift that mindset, you start to become that person because you know that you already are her.
Right. You said something about hitting goalposts, and I wanna say that I think that's a great idea to have a vision of where you want to go and to set your ideas and your dreams so big that they seem unrealistic because you're deserving of that. Let's just put that out there first and foremost. But it's not about your success, and your worth does not come once you hit that spot. Don't go chasing after something to make you feel worthy or deserving of something. You already are. That is you. And these goalposts, these are just experiences that are going to happen as you navigate through your life. Experiences are coming from every direction all the time. Opportunities are endless in life. And so it's about realizing where you are and stepping into the embodiment of who you are. And I think a lot of healing is really removing the layers and the labels that have been placed on us by society or growing up, things that have been embedded into our systems from a very early age. And so I am actively working to rewire and to heal, not to become somebody else, but to remove all of the labels and extra layers that have been built throughout the years. And I'm diving beneath the surface to come back to me and moving with my truth through all of the experiences to come.
Yeah, I love that. And also, as we were talking about goalpost, what? Sorry.
Continue.
As we were talking about hitting certain goals, a lot of times we hit those goals and then we don't even allow ourselves to celebrate them fully or be proud of ourselves because we're constantly thinking about the next goal or the next thing that we're going to accomplish, which is great. And I love all my highly motivated girlies. And but at the same time, you deserve to be so proud of your accomplishments and everything that you have done thus far. So when you hit a goal, make sure to actually take time to be in the present moment and enjoy it. Revel in it because you deserve to be happy about your accomplishments. You worked so hard for them, and it's amazing to be thinking about the next thing and thinking about the future. But the truth is, we only live in the now, so you have to learn to appreciate the now. Be proud of yourself for everything you have accomplished and let yourself live in that moment because we only have the now, and living in the moment.
No, yeah, because living in the moment is everything.
Yeah.
And everything that you've accomplished has built you into who you are today. Like literally looking back at my life, every experience, every goalpost or every success that I've had, even every fail and everything that crumbled apart has been crucial to the development of my character. It has built me to where I am, and I am walking with the utmost gratitude for all of the lessons and all of the opportunities that I've encountered throughout my entire life, because I feel successful within myself. I'm going to give you an example. Let's throw an example out there, okay? I have been a dancer the last year and a half of my life, and I'm coming to this spot where I'm at like a crossroads, and I'm contemplating where I want to go because where I'm at doesn't feel aligned to me anymore. The self-discovery that had to happen through this journey was mandatory for me to be the person that I am today. I don't have any regrets about anything that I've experienced and this path that I've been on. And I can also acknowledge that it is not for me anymore. There is a misalignment going on. And with that, I've had to let go. I've let go of so much. My life has taken a 180 turn, and I'm excited for the changes. I let go of the idea that I had to be somewhere, that I had to achieve so much materialistic success, and I surrendered to my true self. I surrendered to the things that I valued, and I surrendered to what I know I deserve. And in letting go of everything, so much came flooding back in, and most of that was an internal. The amount of creativity and inspiration that has been flowing into my brain since I let go of the idea that I had to hold on to certain things in my life or let my life keep creating down a certain path that I know was not meant for me has changed the directory of everything. And my internal dialogue has kind of shifted, and I'm realizing I am her, I am deserving, and I don't need to push towards this materialistic worldly success in order to prove it. I feel so successful within myself because I chose me, because I chose to follow my intuition and listen to what I know I deserve and where I know I'm supposed to be. I don't even know how we got started on that.
No, I'm so glad that you shared that. And I think that is so important to embrace the imperfections and letting go of that hard stuff and not letting it control you and make you think that you can't fully be happy with where you are, even though it's not perfect, like picture perfect. But I think when we think about being perfect, I think perfect is boring. And our flaws, our insecurities, that is what makes us her. That is what makes us that girl. That is what draws people to us. You know what I mean? Nobody is perfect. And me personally, I wouldn't want to be friends with someone who was like perfect. Like that.
What
would
even
be,
is perfect?
Exactly. That would be boring. So embrace your flaws, embrace your insecurities, because that is a part of who you are. And that is what makes you beautiful at the end of the day.
And also, like, even if you are insecure, move with them. Move with them, because the confidence that you can find knowing that you're insecure and showing up anyway, you're going to find and build that confidence through that. But yeah, your differences make you stand out. Let yourself stand out. I think that my differences, oh man, talk about standing out. I have been the black sheep like my whole entire life. And I have found different friend groups and different environments where I fit in a little bit more than I once did. And it's been so healing and fun and adventurous. And also I still stand out. Like, I'm the kind of person that's going to find beauty in everything. And no matter how shitty a situation is, my perspective, I have trained my brain to see the perspective of how this situation is serving me. What can I learn for myself? How can I come back to me and maybe even dive deeper into learning about myself and my triggers and my responses? Allowing everything that I experience to teach something about me is something that makes me stand out a little bit. I feel like I'm initiating conversations that might make people uncomfortable, and it's not coming from a place of invalidation. I would never want to invalidate anybody. You can be sad about something and acknowledge that something sucks, and also see how it is teaching you or how it can be a lesson or an opportunity. And that's something that I do naturally. That's something that I've worked very hard to incorporate within myself, and it comes out in my relationships. And I feel like that is one of my superpowers. Some people will love it and some people will hate it. But I'm going to move the way that I move, and I'm going to speak the way that I speak, because that's my perspective. That's what I have to share. And it's not going to align with everybody, of course. Like, that might trigger some people, but it might inspire others. And that is something that I am like, yeah, I'll move authentically because this is me. And the more you do, the more you embody who you are, yeah, you're going to attract some people and you're going to repel the others, and just let it play out that way. Like, there's that flow for a reason. But when you show up as yourself, I think that you inspire other people to show up as themselves too. And also it inspires people to, like, I'm one of the people that gets inspired when I see people showing up authentically. So do that.
Yeah. And you were talking about how you've always been like a black sheep and stuff like that, but I feel like you being that and you being such a person who always stands out, that makes you so magnetic. Like, I'm so drawn to you. I'm so inspired by you. And not just me, I know there are so many people who you inspire because you are authentically yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Thank you. It's hard. Don't get me wrong. I still battle with it. There are times where I can feel myself go introvert mode. My walls come up, my mouth shuts, and I don't present as much as I want to or could. So it's definitely something I still work on. But man, the more that I show up as me, the more beauty I see around me, the more I feel like things flow in that I'm deserving of. And the more I lose, I have to acknowledge that too, because with the loss is an opportunity for more gains. And I've let go of. I don't want to say it's a loss, but I've let go of so much. And I feel like I'm just kind of like sitting here in the space of openness, open to receiving. And the opportunities for that are endless. And I'm just kind of sitting here knowing who I am, knowing what I want, and being open to what the universe wants to send my way.
I love that. And I relate to, I am kind of an introvert, but my whole life people have like kind of put labels on me, like I'm very shy, oh, you don't talk. And it just made me further not want to talk, not want to be around those people. And I'm still working on it, clearly, but as I've opened up my heart to new connections and shown up more as myself and just be who I am without worry of what people are going to say about me, I've let go of those people too who have put those labels on me, and it has been so freeing. So if you need to let go of people who are making you feel like you cannot be authentically yourself or speak your mind or say how you feel, it is so freeing to let go of those labels and people who maybe aren't serving you.
Dude, what? I just want to say I'm proud of you, because you're sitting here saying that you were labeled as a shy kid and that you couldn't talk, and that was something that you've really had to work through. And look at you sitting here recording a fucking podcast.
Thank you.
The growth is insane. I'm so proud of you for opening
you.
yourself up to the vulnerability that it takes to do this. Because as somebody who's doing it, it takes a lot of vulnerability to sit down in front of a microphone and a camera with the whole world able to listen to you and see you. And like, you're just, girl, the way that you are showing up in your life is inspiring.
Thank you.
And keep doing it just as you are, because you inspire me on the daily.
Thank you.
And probably going to inspire other people with this too.
Thank you so much.
I see you. I see
You're
you.
so sweet.
And if you're in part of your journey where you're still removing layers, that's okay. I feel like the whole journey of life isn't about trying to get to a certain point. And I've said this once before, but if you're really trying to achieve something in life, if you're not allowing yourself to feel worthy or deserving or happiness until you hit a certain thing, let me just say, the end of life is death. That's the end, okay? It's about embracing exactly where you are in this moment right now and doing your best to flow with that and to move with that and to show up today, right now. And no matter where you are in your journey, healing and removing these layers, whether you're still stuck under them and you're trying to figure out how to lift them, or you're trying to figure out where you are beneath the surface of all of that, just know that you are deserving of self-love and to keep showing up in that. No matter if you have the ability to come and speak your voice when you've been told you were shy, or if you're not there yet, it doesn't matter. Keep trying to show up with that. And I will be here every week. Hello. Well, we do episodes every week. Sometimes it's me, sometimes her, sometimes both of us. But we are here to remind you that you are that girl, that you are her, you are worthy, and you were born with a divine inheritance that will never change, that will never dissipate. And that might have been hidden or made smaller or muted, but that's where our work comes in showing up to learn more about ourselves so that we can heal, so that we can come back to our inner knowing and our worth that is always there. But we have to remember that. Come home to that. Remember who you are. And remember, and if you don't know, I'll tell you, you're more powerful. You are more powerful than you think you are.
I love that. And I have an example of me waiting to hit a certain point before I felt confident. I, about a year ago, broke my spinal cord and I wasn't able to walk for some time. And so I thought to myself, once I can walk unassisted without crutches or a cane, whatever, then I'll just be happy and like everything will be fine. Well, I did hit that point, and then I kept finding new things like, oh, well, I'll be happy once I can do this and once I can do this. But with the spinal cord injury, it's not a normal healing process. Sometimes you don't heal at all, and sometimes you don't know what you're going to regain. So I had to learn how to, sorry, my cat is scratching my door. He's pretty pissed. I had to learn how to appreciate where I am right now and how far I've come, because I worked so hard to get to where I am, and for me to dismiss that and not see my worth and be proud of myself would be so sad. It would be a shame, because I worked so hard to get to where I am. So I'm not going to sit here and think, oh, well, maybe if I heal this, then I'll be happy. I also went through a very hard breakup around that same time, and I kind of just thought, okay, well, once I do this and like reach this or lose this amount of weight, whatever, I will be desirable again. And that makes me really sad to think about, because I was at a place where I was so insecure and I truly lost myself and didn't know my worth because a man left me, which is crazy. That's a whole nother story. Like,
well, you were carrying a lot of weight with that too. A man left you and everything about your physical life changed.
Yeah.
All at once.
Yeah. Girl, so it was a hard time.
You pushed through heavy experiences.
Thank you. Yeah. But just once I realized I am worthy as I am now, and I don't need to be prettier. I don't need to have this accomplishment or not be disabled anymore. I am worthy exactly as I am. And me realizing that has changed my life and made me an actual confident person. And I'm glad I had to go through that to get to where I am now.
Dude, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You are one of the most resilient people I know. And I watched you go through these experiences, and that was inspiring. But then even sit here and have you talk about it again. Girl, let me just, everybody take a moment for...
Thank you. No, you.
No.
Yes.
Girl, it's okay to be... Yeah, no, sit here and feel successful because you are.
Thank you.
The internal and external journey that you went through this last year and a half is insane.
Thank you.
Insane. So yeah, you know what? Sit here in your confidence. Share your story.
Yeah,
share your voice.
Will.
Yeah.
You're right. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's what this episode is all about. Like stepping into your power and realizing who you are, because it's not a glow up. You know, it's not, okay, do this 10-step routine. And no. I mean, we see that all over social media. People forcing things down our throats, GLP-1s, skincare products, everything. But like, we don't need to glow up. We really don't. You can do things that make you feel good, and that's amazing. but you are worthy. You just need to recognize you are her right now.
It's about the remembrance.
Yeah.
I am her. You are her. We
You
are all
her.
that girl. We are all that girl. And this is our rebrand of remembrance. And we will be here to remind you. Come back for weekly episodes of the reminder of who you are.
Yeah.
Because you are worthy and you are deserving and you are lovable. Girl, let us love you. Let's build a friendship-based, empowering community of girls who want to remember who the fuck they are and move with that.
We would love for you guys to come on this journey with us because we are not perfect. We are learning just the same. Doing this teaches me so many things about myself and about who I want to be and who I am. And I just think it would be amazing if we had a community and you guys came along on that journey with us.
I do too. And one of the biggest things that I'm trying to allow space for this new experience in my life is creating new connections. And I would love to do that through people who share like-minded perspectives and want to have conversations about maybe deeper topics and ourselves. And let's share our success together and let's empower each other and let's support each other on our own personal journeys and together with connectedness. And with that, I'm going to say, you don't need to become anybody, do or achieve anything to be worthy. You're alive, and that's reason enough. And I hope that you remember that. And if you don't, come back, I will remind you.
Yep, every week.
Every week.
I think you guys should leave a comment of one thing you are proud of yourself for doing because you deserve to give yourself credit.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, and I have a challenge. I want you to whip out a journal and write a list of 10 things that you love about yourself today. That's my challenge. Sometime this
I'm going to
week.
do it too.
Maybe even do it right now. Just so that you can remember the beautiful things about you because you are that girl. You are her. So welcome and listen.
I am her.
And listen. And listen.
Listen up.
Because I have knowledge to share based on my own personal experiences. And if you fuck with that, then let's vibe.
Thank you guys so much for listening. We are so happy to have you. And we hope you have an amazing week.
Yeah. Remember who you are, baddie.